Hey RJ, it's Craig with Equilibrium Digital. So I'm just following up with a question on how you can boost your Facebook page business and giving you a few SEO and social media management tips. I've learned that by giving people these free opportunities to learn and some things that they can do themselves, some of those business owners still come to me and say, Craig, can you help me out? So if by the end of this video you want to take all the tools and tactics that I tell you and do them all on your own, I totally support that and I'm all for it. I'm all about building small businesses. However, if you want a more effective, more efficient route, you can always give me a call. Well, I don't want to waste any more of your time, so let's dive in it. So first things first, I see that you do post in here pretty frequently, and that's the first thing I was going to talk about is that you want to be very consistent with your posting. You want to ensure that content is being published and that there's always news feed space for it to be shown. What I mean by that is every minute, there's more than 290,000 statuses that are posted on Facebook, not to mention the comments that are well over 500,000. So you're just a small piece of that. So with that being said, you want to ensure that what content you're providing is something that people are looking for and people need, and that you're giving information that only you have. So of course this picture is nice, but there's really no content on here. Same with this. I get it was a Father's Day post, so I understand that. But if we scroll down, you're kind of just reposting the same things over and over. And what you want is you want a little more content, right? You want to provide the information that only you have. Make people want to go to your page so that they can get the business that they need, if that makes sense. So that's kind of the first thing is content. Secondly, you want to have the personalized news feeds. So that's kind of what I just talked about. Not only more content, but you have this nice little picture, but just personalized, how only you can help them. Advertisers count has been surpassed 9 million. That's what they've surpassed in this year already, is $9 million in just advertising fees. So of course you can always do the ads, and that's what a lot of people do, is they just pay ads. But as you and I both know, they can get very expensive. If you're not getting adequate returns, it's not worth it. So that's why you really need to think about, boosting your organic reach. So with that being said, one way to rank up is to get interaction. So Facebook algorithms are always changing and ever learning. And so one way that they rate how much that they push a business page or any post for that matter is how much interaction there is. So I know we've said it like 3 times now, content, but maybe try to add some questions or give some sort of input to people that they can, counterbalance with you so that they can respond. You want to build these comment bars, right? Not only do you want the share button to go up, but you want the comments and the likes button, because comments are what are going to show Google that, hey, this person's got interaction, they're a real business. They're not just an automated company. They're out here just interacting with their customers, and they'll push your business more and more, as opposed to just, you buying ads to push your business. And with that, don't just promote your products and services. Like I said, you want that interaction. So sometimes you want to have that interest, not just intent of sell. You want to have those, what's the most common accident you've been in? Because I see that that's something you talk about a lot, is injuries, or what do you think the most injuries in a workspace are? Stuff like that. Something that you can get people to interact with you, and then interact back, right? So if they're going to comment on your page, you need to comment back and keep not a crazy conversation amount, but a conversation so that they can see it and that they'll be deeper in the post matrix. And then lastly, you can look into, if you don't have time, getting a social media account manager. So just, someone who's going to post regularly, interact, boost, give you ad pointers, because ads can be helpful. It's just you can't only get organic reach through ads. Actually, organic reach is opposite of ads. So you want to be able to have that balance of having good ads and organic reach. And then lastly, make sure all your content's correct. So I see you had a website here. I clicked it, and the URL was not found. So that means that URL doesn't exist. So cleaning that up. I don't know if this phone number is correct. Make sure that is. I don't know if this is correct. Just make sure everything on there is correct and it's easy to utilize. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't advise you do get some sort of digital presence. Even if you're not going to build a website, it is very important to get the Google My Business. So Google My Business is the local map pack. So let's just look up anything from, let's just do injury lawyer, Tampa. This is the Google Map Pack, and over 80% of searches are done right here. People don't usually scroll past these three. So if you want, you build this Google My Business page and get it promoted, get it boosted, and there's many tools and techniques that you can do with that. And that's how you can also get more content and more traffic. Well, these are the tips I covered today. Ensuring that you have good quality content. Ensure that you're not just promoting what you're selling, but that you're also trying to promote that interest and intent to go ahead and have that back and forth with other customers. Making sure all the content on your site is correct. And then lastly, a suggestion is to build that Google My Business so that you can have a stronger presence in the online field, because people are really going to search for Google when they're looking for things such as, injury resources and referrals. Well, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you want someone to help you and to be more effective with your time, go ahead and give me a call at 813-515-3488. Again, my name is Craig. Have a great day.